Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, thank you so much. I wanted to let you guys all know that I love and appreciate every single one of you. So thank you guys for coming to check me out. If you are new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and the notification bell. That way you never miss when I upload. I upload constantly, and I'm also periodically going live. So anything that is pertaining to my channel, guys, it'll always be linked down below. All of my social medias, how to donate to my channel, how to send payment, if you want to book something personal with me, all of that will be linked down below. All right, so let's get into the readings, guys. But I also just really quickly want to let you know that these are always general readings, so they may or may not resonate with you. Take what you need and leave the rest. If you vibe very well with my energy and you want to book something personal, like I said, please do not hesitate to reach out. And energy can be past, present, future. So it could be something going on that happened in your past, or it could be currently going on, or it could be happening. Okay, so with all that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, let's get started. Hey guys. So where do I start? All right, let me start with this first. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a full moon reading for you, all right? And I don't mean like a full moon reading, like a mini reading and then a full reading. No, I just mean that tonight is going to be a full moon. So I'm going to do a full moon reading. But here's the special thing about this particular full moon that we have tonight. It's a full moon in Aquarius, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. Look it up, do your own research. I do my research and then I try to pass on information to you guys that I've done extensive research on, but just I always want you guys to always look up for yourself as well, because you know, people can be funny. People can be funny. So look it up. All right, now the fun thing about this full moon, okay, because full moons, guys, are normally for purging. All right, and I did a post about this on Instagram. Like really quickly, I'll just kind of recap. A full moon, think of it this way: your mind, your body, your soul, it's full of stuff that needs to get rid of, right? You have to get rid of a lot of things, like you have to empty out your basket, so to speak, right? So full moons are for purging. New moons are for manifesting. So think about it: a new moon, new things coming in, right? Like new manifestation. So that's how I remember it all the time, because that's just usually what it's just, you know. There's a thing, you call it a mnemonic device or some shit like that. That's how it's like my little mnemonic device, so to speak, right? Now, the extra special thing about this particular moon tonight is that it's a blue moon. And what the blue moon means, so a blue moon is good for not only manifesting, but purging as well. So normally where you would only purge on this full moon, because it's a full moon, but it's a blue moon, you can purge and then manifest. So you can do both of your little rituals or whatever you want to do, right? So that's the special thing about this moon. Look it up, like I said. Look it up for yourself, but that's what I discovered when I was researching and I was figuring out, you know, the importance of this particular moon. So you can purge and you can manifest, all right? And this blue moon only happens about maybe every 2.5 years, I believe, is what I read. So it's rare. It's not, you know, it's that much more powerful because of the fact that it is rare, all right? So with all that being said, I figured that I would pull maybe just a couple cards and we'll kind of collectively see what maybe needs to be purged. I think I'm going to focus on things that need to be purged first, and then things that need to be manifested. So I think for this we're going to use Moonology, and then I'm going to use basic tarot for what needs to be purged and what needs to be manifested. And then we'll just get oracle messages from Moonology. Right? I think that's fitting. So let's see. But I don't want to use just a regular deck. I think for this particular reading, I'm going to use my Mystic Mondays deck. It's very moon-ish vibes, you know? What do you guys think? I think so. So let's see. For all of my collective, and you guys, does everybody understand the reasoning as to why a lot of people use collective when they're kind of calling upon energy and stuff like that? Because in case you guys didn't know, like I said, I love to share information. In case you guys didn't know, like collective consciousness, right, is something that we all, like, we're all connected ultimately, right? And so a lot of times, well, like when I say collective as well, because it's become a word that I actually really kind of love to use because it includes everybody, right? It's a collective. It includes everybody. It doesn't single anybody out, you know. So that's the reasoning for it. It's because technically we are all like intertwined and connected. And so as a collective, that's how we can call upon the energy, right? Like calling upon whoever will be watching this at a particular given time, whoever it's meant for, right? Because energy is past, present, future as well. So let's take a peek and see. But I just love that. I just love that, you know, collectively. That's why you always hear everybody saying like collectively, collective. I love it. I kind of do love the word. It's kind of grown on me. And I'm not really one for labels, but this one I do like. So let's see. So for my collective, what do we have going on for this particular moon that people need to purge? And maybe they don't know that they need to purge, that they need to dig deep to see, right? So what are some things that my collective needs to purge during this moon today? Some of you are unhappy in a workspace, right? Yeah, some of you are very unhappy in like a workspace. Some of you are like unhappy in like a, you know, like a work environment. A lot of you basically are like unhappy with your jobs, and not really like your job per se, the fact that it's, you know, because it's making you money, like, you know, and it's some, you know, things like that, but unhappy in the sense that you don't feel like it's what you're being meant to, being called to do. So a lot of you are kind of lacking in the sense of really going for it and taking a risk, because you're scared. You're scared that if you do that, what's the big fear that everybody always has, guys? Is like, oh my God, am I gonna have money to pay rent? Am I gonna have money to survive? It literally, the fear starts, right? It's not true. It's like the more that you take risks and the more that you believe in yourself and the more that you take those leaps and you fully let go and entrust that God, the universe, however you resonate, because I always say to you guys, however it is that you resonate, there's no right or wrong. Whatever higher power that you feel called to resonate with or whatever, I promise you they will not steer you wrong if you just entrust and you believe in the good and the positive and not let that fear and doubt creep in. It is very hard to do that, guys. It definitely is. Practice makes perfect, okay? For sure, it is something that you need to practice. But if it's something that you need to practice, it means that it's something that's attainable. Something attainable, something tangible. If you just practice and give it a chance, what's the worst that can happen? Do you want to still control your life? Or do you want to learn to let go of that control to just be guided? Because then you'll see the possibilities of stuff and you'll never feel that way again. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? And some of you are really yearning, like I said, you're yearning to love, to be loved. Like there's just this, you know, some of you are thinking about this love thing and then half of you are thinking about, you know, the career and like living in your purpose. So it's very split here. It's very 50-50. Maybe like more 70-30, but there's a lot of focus more on like work and career and gaining something, you know, going somewhere. All right. Let's see. Anything else that my collective needs to purge? So fear, worry, doubt, basically all those things. Fear, worry, doubt, the need to control. Yeah, look, 4 Pentacles. Like kind of just like, it's just really time to start, like, there's a lot of fear here about entrusting and feeling like you're running out of time. A lot of people feel like we're running out of time. That is just not so. There's so much time. There's so much time, and it is never too late to change the reality of your life. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I know what you guys are thinking of what you're saying. Oh my gosh, she's so cliche. It's so cliche. And I probably am, you know, the little Susie Sunshine, you know, as people would call me. But it is what it is. Because, yes, there's good, the bad, the ugly. But there's also so much amazing shit. Like, and why is it that we always want to focus on the fucking bad? And then tell people, and then people want to be like, oh, don't let anybody tell you, like, everything else, all sunshine and rainbows or whatever. Well, I can tell you that. because I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it. I do see sunshine and rainbows and all this amazing stuff, but you got to do the work. Nobody ever said there wasn't going to be work involved. It's not going to come easy to be that, you know, Susie Sunshine Positive person every day long, whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? But hello, do you not see a million people in the world do that? Look at all the monks and the monasteries, all that stuff. How do you think that they did all that stuff? They had to practice all that stuff, you know? And nobody says that you guys have to reach like monk level, but I'm just saying, like, that's what an amazing thing to try to like attain, right? Is that level of just like not reacting, just responding, like being mad chill, being mad calm, being mad positive, just believing, totally knowing that you're provided for. What an amazing feeling, right? It's almost like if you're always ultimately a child, like your parents always got you. That's kind of like what it is. If you can dig into your childhood self and know that the parent's role technically is to protect us or whatever, that's kind of like what it feels like. And if you're a person who's had trauma where you don't know what that feels like, you have to dig deep. Dig deep. Because just because you never knew what it felt like doesn't mean you can't learn and go for yourself to change your own self and your own life to attain that. Practice, learning, researching, right? There's always a way. Always. All right, so this is some of the stuff that you guys have to purge that I'm picking up on. Okay, what are we manifesting, collective? Collectively, what is everybody trying to manifest, or what should everybody be manifesting? What should everybody be manifesting? What, look at what did I say? Like being more chill, being more calm, like learning. We all need more of that, guys. We all need more of just really learning to chillax and go with the flow, okay? A lot of you also need to manifest trusting your gut and trusting your intuition. That I've been saying it. I've been picking up on this energy of like everybody wanting so badly to like really fully entrust, but then having that fear of letting go, right? It's exactly like they used to do at camps, where they would say, oh, throw yourself in the back or whatever. Like, mind you, I don't believe, if I recall, that I ever threw myself back. Like, I think I was always the one to be like, no, I'm not doing this. No. Like, I'd be like, because I don't trust you. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes you always think, like, somebody's going to think it's a joke, and then you might be the person. Like, listen, I just never did it because I never trusted. But I had to learn to trust. You know what I'm saying? And it's a hard thing to do, but practice makes perfect. So now I completely entrust in God and the universe and everything, because I know they got my back legit. Like every day, guys, I swear to God, I never go without. Like if I ever feel like I'm going without, like I have to switch up my ride really quickly, because I know that that's just not true. It's not true for you guys either. You're so provided for. You're so provided for. Some of you know this. Like some of you know this, but then you still have this over analytical fear of just going without, you know? But a lot of you do know, like you wake up and you're like, damn, yo, for real, like I literally always, things always pop up for me at the last minute even, you know, like I'm always good. I'm telling you, because you guys fully entrust, but then it's like sometimes you gotta have this control that it's like, you gotta let that go. You gotta let that go. So I do, like I said, I see you guys a lot manifesting to trust your gut, trust your intuition, learning to go with the flow, trusting yourselves, and really trying to become like more of a chill, calmer energy version of yourselves, right? What else? What else? Yep. Letting go of past stuff and letting new things come in here. Oh, yes. See, for some of you, you're manifesting that real true love, but that charming, sexy type of love. So there's a lot of stuff being manifested here for sure. But I love to see that a lot of the stuff that's being manifested is like work that needs to be done. I'm loving that. I really am loving that, because it shows me that people out there in the world really are wanting to work on themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? So like that makes me so happy. I love to see it. I absolutely love to see it. All right, so let's see. Let's pull some Moonology cards and take a peek and see. So let me get a Moonology card for whatever the collective was purging. Let me get a Moonology card for whatever the collective is purging. Thank you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So, funny because it is a full moon today. It's not a full moon in Taurus. It's a full moon in Aquarius if I'm not mistaken. But it's funny that the Taurus card pops out because I actually was picking up for a lot of you Tauruses that this moon's most likely probably going to be really significant for you. Just take note of like how you feel maybe tonight and maybe the next day or whatever. Just take note of how you feel because some of you might be waking up a little bit more. And what I mean by that is that you might be trusting your intuition a lot more. Like as you're manifesting that you want to trust your gut more and your intuition. And as it starts to happen and you start doing it, you're going to notice the shift. So you guys will have to come back to this and you'll have to let me know because specifically for Taurus, I don't know, I got that message there. But yeah, so what you guys are purging. See that? I love that. Let's see. Let's get one for what the collective is manifesting. Let's see. New moon in Aquarius. So this is not a new moon in Aquarius, it's a full moon in Aquarius, but look at that. So Aquarius, you also actually might have extra messages there for you from the moon because I have a feeling it's affecting you a certain way as well. So be mindful of your energy tonight as well and in the next couple of days. It looks like you guys, for Aquarius, this might resonate with Aquarius. It looks like you guys are dealing with some sort of love situation that you're not really looking at face value for. So be mindful of that. Almost like there's a person that really wants to come towards you, but you're kind of like repelling them in some sort of way. So be mindful of that, Aquarius, all right? And for others of you, the manifestation of love, it is coming. I see a lot of new beginnings when it comes to love, actually, which is pretty funny and pretty nice to know. I'm hoping I'm one in the pile for that. A little side joke there. But yeah, I do see a lot of love coming in for a lot of people. And I don't mean just like that bullshit love. Like I mean like that healed love. So I'm all about it. I'm all about it and I'm here for it. So you guys will have to let me know. Because obviously some of these things are things that I'm seeing and I'm predicting and stuff like that. So you'll have to let me know. But I love it. I love it. All right. So I hope you guys have an amazing full moon tonight. Don't forget that it's good for manifesting and purging because it's a blue moon. So do your research, do your discernment, see how you feel about it. And yeah, hopefully the energy will all shift with all of us purging and manifesting and using the power of this moon. So I wish you guys a lot of luck with this. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to let me know if it resonates. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. You guys know I always love to do these for like the moons and new moons and all this stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, which is I'm guessing in a couple of weeks. Okay, bye.